Hello guys, I'm Six and welcome to Revhead. Now we're gonna start up a new game. I did start a general game up. I just gave him a random name of Frank. This time we're gonna be called. We'll call ourselves Rico. Why not? Because why not? Now the story: you basically move to Australia to help your uncle run his mechanic business, and you also want to become a racing driver or fix up cars, whatever you want to do. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, so we got to buy a car. Let's see. Ooh. We have 5 grand. I don't know why I said grand really weirdly. We ideally want a car that can run for 5 grand. What about this booth and bang? Car needs serious work. Okay, maybe not. Rex Magura. That's wreck. Rusty. Needs a fair bit of bodywork and a new coat of paint. We'll give this a shot. So let's bring her in. Gotta wait for all the damage and shit to load. So let's give the oil a bit of a refresh. We're good on water. What about air tire pressure? Yeah, we're good on tire pressure. Now you want to get the body sorted out. Give the battery a little bit of a charge. And we don't have much money left after we respray this thing. How much will it cost to put just to put them stripes on? It'll cost $4.90 in these. Are you joking me? Oh god, that looks hideous. I messed that one up. Oh, well done. I mean to do that. Like a snake. For a whale, yeah. Get a nice back top on this thing. Put some whale at the back as well. And I feel like we're gonna ditch that for now and just go with box standard paint. I think we'll make this thing a nice sporty blue. Why not? We'll wait for the rust on the wheels to disappear, and we have no money left. Let's make sure this thing is actually in a working order. Okay. It is missing a small instrument. So that's like a dial or something. The engine seems pretty good. We could give a couple of parts a fix, but I don't know. Is the steering column good? Lights. Okay, this thing seems fairly fine at the minute. I might remove the engine, see how much that's worth, because we may be able to slap a new thing in here. If I remove it. Ideally we're going to want to remove all the parts from it as well. Unfortunately, so it's not going to be worth nowhere near as much. But if we remove all of these, engine on its own is worth 2 grand. It's a V6. Let's see if we can get a better engine for V6. Let's see. No, we're not going to get any better than V6. Okay. Yeah, we ain't going to get anything better. Actually, what was that? Oh, that's XL6 for ones only. So yeah, no, we ain't going to get anything better. Alright, so we might as well just rebuild our engine up. This game isn't the easiest of games. There are some things that kind of need fixing with this game. That's why I did a trial save, because the things I've been hearing about the game, making sure this was a game I'd actually have fun playing. And so far, yeah, vehicle building seems to be pretty good. Maintaining the vehicle and stuff. There's one main part I need to get on in a minute, but I'll explain that later. Let's start this thing up. I have to turn this bloody music if I can't hear the car. I turned these down earlier. Don't know why they creeped back up. See, this is all sparked up. Yeah. There we go. This thing's good. Let's see. We need to go and unlock the backyard. So let's take this thing for a spin. And yes, yeah, see, we got a dial missing. Okay, we gotta shift this thing up. Okay, I'm using a controller to drive. Mouse and keyboard, this thing is pretty much uncontrollable. Put it that way. The handling is very funky on this game. It's still a little bit strange to handle, even with like this. Oh god, where did this smoke come from? I don't think that smoke's necessary. I don't know, maybe alright. Okay. See how good we can do this. Hey, this thing isn't fast at all. I might switch this thing onto automatic because it makes the cars a lot more handleable, but I don't know, I think we might leave it on manual. I'm starting to learn how to use the manual gearbox. But that's a lap in this thing. Let's see if we can do any... Oh, I shifted down on the pillock. Oh well, actually that wasn't too bad. Now, the time we need to beat around this to actually be able to get into racing in this game is a time of 25 seconds, meaning that this thing isn't good enough to compete in the races, because it's 25 seconds now. We ain't gonna make that up. I struggled to do it in a V8 muscle car, so I've accidentally pushed start because these controls are very weird. I don't know why all of a sudden I have a bit of like a weird dry throat coming on, but hey, what can you do? Excuse me, I was just taking a bit of a cough there. I'll cut that out. So let's see how we can make a few quid. We're basically just gonna fix up cars. This is Car Mechanic Simulator now. I'm just gonna turn my controller off because it doesn't need to be on. You may hear the Windows sound. That's all it is. It's just me turning my controller on and off. So we got when the car brakes, it steers to the left. Okay. So pretty much all we need to do for this one is check the brakes. Because, yep, the brakes are fucked. We gotta remove these, buy new brakes, put them on. So we can also check the back brake. I found a nifty little trick clicking on the spring. It means you don't have to remove, or not the spring, the bloody suspension. It means you don't have to actually remove the wheel, and you can still view the thing. I just fixed the steering column up because I accidentally started the engine. Whoops. I started the engine up again. But yeah, so the steering actually does affect, or the steering wheel, if that's broken, it affects the steering massively. So what this car is there isn't any brakes for it. Is there general brakes? Set of new brakes. Yes, I will take them. I don't think these are probably... They're just bog standard brakes, aren't they? Yeah. We just fit these on. Nice, easy little bit of money. You know what? I think that should be good. I could sell off these rear brakes because they're not really needed, and these other two shitty brakes. And lower this baby down. And we should be good. Just double check over all of this again. Give the car to Charlie. There you go, 50 bucks. I don't know if that was actually 50 bucks or not, but you know, whatever. Sure, get another car. I don't know what is going on, but for one day, none of the lights are working anymore. Okay, one day to another, lights aren't working. Oh god, what have I done? 70 bucks. So it can't be anything too major. Is it the battery dead? No, okay, the battery is not dead. Are the lights dead? No, the lights seem good. I mean, yes, the battery's dead. Nope. Could it be... Nope. Well, I don't know what's going on, but from one day to another, none of the lights were working. This English is great. Oh, my days. Oh, what am I doing? I tried to remove the steering wheel. That was my bad. The fan and the radiator seem usable. Could it be the... it's the fuses. They're kind of difficult to see at times, these bloody fuses. I need to scroll over to electrics. Fuse. New fuse box, there you go. Jesus, that cost me $50. I almost installed that one. I was going to try and sell it. No, I can sell it. There you go. For absolutely nothing, but I can sell it. There you go. That should be all you need. $5. Yay, so much money. I'm just gonna push this window up a little bit, just so you don't have to hear what's going on outside. Whenever I pull up, the temp keeps heading for the roof. Last time there was steam everywhere. So let's get this thing started. Oh wait, I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, game. I need to fill the water up. I don't know why I gave the car a wash. That was kind of pointless. Give the battery a little bit of a charge. Oh yeah, this thing isn't smoking normally. Okay. Could it be... Give the thermostat a bit of a fix. But it's probably the radiator's busted. That's the cooling fan. It could be. The battery's good. This car does have fuses. This on the other side. Could it be the exhaust? No, the exhaust is good. We check other parts. We got the start now, isn't it? Carburetor, air filter, that's good. Water pump, that's good. All of it seems good. The engine seems good. So must have just been that fan. Oh no, let's see. I guess the lack of water as well, but that was finished. Okay, that was all we needed to do. I think I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. I'm just gonna fix some more cars because I need 1,000. I need money to upgrade my Walia basically. So you know, because the Walia is pretty terrible. We ideally need a better car than the Walia. So I guess I'll just cut forward until, well, when I've got more money. Right, now we got a bit more cash. We're gonna do something that's gonna help us get a bit more money quicker. So we've just got to bought this and busted up Wanja V6 Special Edition. We're not gonna fix this. We're gonna do the complete opposite. Now if we lift this thing up, I just noticed the reg plates hanging off again. Most of the parts are missing already, but if we just kind of remove all these parts, as they are, we should be able to turn around a reasonable sum of money. And one thing I'm going to try is removing each individual part off and then selling them as individual parts, because I'm not sure if you can get even more money by doing it like that. But you know, this car ain't got much going for it, so you know, at least it has some decent parts that we can sell off for a decent price. And we should ideally get more than the car's original value, which is what happens pretty much every single time you do this. But the one time I haven't seen this work is if you buy a new car. Like a completely new car. It doesn't really work. Okay, well that's busted. Now, it's all the components off the car. We now actually go and sell them. So where is that belt? I kind of want to see if I can... Or the generator. If I can find that generator... There we go. If I could fit... No. Okay, the drive belt's toast. If we just go and sell these. Plus, some of these parts won't sell for anything. Like that carburetor. Because it's absolutely busted. Some of these parts just don't want to go for anything. Hopefully we should finish with more money than we began with. Usually, yep, there you go. Right there in the engine. That is $2 grand right there. All these broken parts. I think it sucks. Broken parts aren't really worth anything. $400 for a steering column. Or bucks, whatever you call it over in Australia. That's decent money off of these parts. See, we're up to $4 grand now. And we can get 150 more by selling the body. And now the car's completely gone. Off our hands. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We could then actually go and buy another new car. And do the same process again. And again 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 and again. Until we have lots of money. Which might be a route to go. I don't know. I think I'm going to try buying this wrecked Magura. See if we get any more money. Then 4,150. If we don't, I'm just going to go and upgrade the car that we have. So, you know, we have this wrecked Magura now. I'm just kind of going to skip through this little part because it doesn't... It's quite slow, put it that way. Now, alright, so I think we may have actually been able to hit a good find here. So we bought a dragster, which is quite cool. Most of the parts are knackered, but I think the engine may actually come of some use to us. Let me just remove these rims. Yeah, I think we can reuse some of these parts, basically, off of this car. Which should be good. If we can't, well, oh well, I guess. But we're gonna see what we can salvage from this thing. So we kind of want to be careful. Because we can actually keep these wheels. If we want to. We're ready. Oh, this one didn't have a wheel. Yeah, that's right, I remember. Because I actually bought this on my other save. Rear sway bar. We want the supercharger tower. We don't need these tail lights. Though. So now we've got these bunch of parts here. Now, if we actually bring the Whaler in. And bring that in. See, we've now got this piece of junk back. Now, yes, admittedly, we have a lot less money. But we've got all these parts, which are worth a lot more money if I was to buy them from the shop, basically. So this can actually be fixed for $875. But what we're mainly going to focus on is we're going to mount the engine into the Whaler, because apparently this thing can actually hold a V8 engine. So why not? I guess if we can do it, we might as well do it. Now the main issue I have with this is if we install... Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. We can actually fit this V8 in. All these parts are broken. I don't think any of these can be fixed. No, none of these can really be salvaged. Aside from the water pump. Now what I'm going to be hoping we can actually do, because these are all broken. These are no use to us whatsoever. Oil filter can get out of it. Is I'm hoping we can actually mount some of these parts from the SV6 on. I'm not sure. but some of these parts are generic, meaning that we should ideally be able to load them onto any vehicle we wish. We'll see how many parts we can mount onto this, and whatever parts we can't, of course, well, we can't mount the carburetor. Oil filter, we now have an oil filter on this thing. Starter, yeah, we can mount the starter motor in. Can we mount a generator? Yeah, we can mount the generator in with the drive belt. I don't know if the drive belt came across. It did. But we may need to buy a V8 drive belt. We cannot have an ignition. We can have a thermostat. And we can have spark plugs, which is good. So that's most of the parts taken care of from this thing. And yeah, I'm going to go and buy the parts and we'll be right back. Now, alright, okay, so we have the parts we want. We have the ignition and we have a carburetor, which we are going to mount onto said engine. I believe we can actually use the supercharger tower if we fix it as our air filter. So yeah, we can use that. So we do not need this normal air filter, which we could sell. And we can fix up this supercharger tower for 800 bucks. And mount that on instead. Which should be good. Yeah, there we go. This thing is looking much better. Now, hopefully, this runs. Oh. Yeah, I forgot we need to do that. Oh my god. That looks ridiculous. Okay, we're going to have to check. Oil needs a redo. Battery, I'll just give the battery a little top up. We should have emptied the fuel from that previous engine, actually. That probably would have been a good idea. This thing is absolutely massive. It looks ridiculous. That is beastly. Let me just fix the exhaust up here so it doesn't smoke as much. But we did salvage a couple other parts. So I don't know if these rims will be any useful or not. But we do actually have the tyres. In terms of these tyres that we currently have on this Whaler, these are kind of bad, you know. We don't really want these. These are street tyres. There's nothing really special about them. But thinking about it, what would probably be best is if we sell all the wheels and we buy an off-road set. But it needs to be the right size. So we need 200 by 17. 200 by 17 off-road is what we are looking for. 250. 200 by 17. I'm gonna have to buy a new magazine. Let's see. 200 by 17. These are gonna be hard to find, I can tell. Because obviously these wheels are quite small. But if we could find a complete set of off-road wheels, here we go. There's two complete sets of off-road wheels. I think we're gonna go and buy these, but let's look at these other off-road wheels. We'll go for these, and then we can actually remove all these wheels and sell them, because we don't need them anymore. That's that for them wheels. So now we can actually go and mount these brand new off-road rims on, which hopefully we can find. There you go, there's one. I swear the car doesn't run with these on, because they're too big. These are massive, oh my days. We may need some kind of like lift kit on this thing. Rim, there's the last one of them, and we can actually then go and sell these off, get a bit more money up in here. There you go. Bit more cash. The engine still starts. Right, because look, oh my god. I don't know how this is gonna work. You're gonna have to knock the tire pressure down. These are too big. I guess the only way to find out is by driving this monstrosity of a car. It starts, so we have the moment of truth. Does it drive? Okay, I need my controller back. I don't... Did I just... That's not good. I can't... Why did it just... Wait, let me... Oh god, this thing drives. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, this is quite loud. But my god, does this thing go? Oh my god. This is insane. Oh shit. Alright, let's get this thing back. Yeah, why not? We might as well slap a paint job on this thing. Once we can. It looks absolutely ridiculous. But who cares, to be honest? It's fantastic. We could go for that. That doesn't seem too bad. If we go for the Whalia stripe and the roof, that looks okay as well. Maybe what about the Whalia hood as well? We could go full Whalia on this. The flames are the way it looks. I don't practically any of these. Kind of ruins it. Let's go full Whalia. This thing looks ridiculous, and I think this is about the right time to end this video off. So that's been it for Revhead. Next time we're gonna be beating the races with this mental machine, and yeah. So if you did enjoy it, I like how you appreciate it. If you're new, subscribe, very appreciate it. And I guess that's it for now. Goodbye.